Maine lobster isn't just delicious, it's legendary. Caught wild by over 4,000 licensed lobstermen along Maine's rugged coastline, these lobsters grow slowly in the cold Atlantic, which gives their meat that famously sweet and tender flavor. Sweet, juicy, and oh so satisfying, Maine lobster is a seafood superstar. Maine lobster fishing isn't just work. It's a tradition passed down through local families along the coast of New England. Each day, fishermen leave early in the morning in small boats to head out into the chilly Atlantic Ocean. They catch lobsters using special baited traps called pots, which sit on the ocean floor and are marked by colorful floating buoys. These traps are designed to let baby lobsters and other sea creatures escape, helping to keep the lobster population healthy. When the traps are pulled up, fishermen check the size of each lobster. Only lobsters that are just the right size are kept. Lobsters have a fascinating life cycle. In their early stages, they exist in a planktonic phase. They drift in the water column, making them extremely vulnerable to predators and environmental factors. Lobster hatcheries are designed to help baby lobsters survive this vulnerable stage. The newly hatched larvae are transferred to the larval room. These tanks gently swirl the water to imitate ocean currents, helping the larvae stay suspended like they would in nature. They're fed small live foods like copepods and krill. After HPP, the lobsters are ready for butchering. Skilled workers take over from here, cleaning and removing the intestinal tract from each tail to ensure a clean, premium product for consumers. Once butchering is done, the tails go through a salt brine bath to pre-chill and clean them. Then, they move through a nitrogen tunnel for flash freezing and are glazed for protection. Before any lobster tail is boxed and shipped, it passes through at least 4 rounds of quality checks. After about 2 weeks, they settle on the bottom and begin to look like tiny adult lobsters. At this point, they are moved into growing units such as raceways or aquahives. These systems help raise many juveniles in a small space. When they're ready, the young lobsters are released back into the ocean. One of the main locations for receiving lobsters is in Greenhead, where about 42 fishing boats operate. The crates are placed onto a conveyor that carries them up into the tank room. Workers unload the crates and place the lobsters into large water tanks, which can hold up to 90,000 pounds of live lobsters. At the lobster handling station, lobsters are brought in for grading and sizing. On one end, workers pull lobsters from the tanks and place them on a conveyor belt. Some are sorted by hand, especially those with 1 claw or very small claws. These are known as culls and are separated from the premium catch. What is next? They're carefully loaded into a high-pressure processing HPP machine. This powerful machine uses 50,000 psi of pressure to humanely and instantly kill the lobsters. It's the fastest and most respectful method out there. Once it's fully clean, it's vacuum sealed to lock in freshness. But they don't stop there. We run the sealed meat through the HPP machine once more to naturally extend shelf life without using any preservatives. This is the packing process for whole live lobsters for export. For the European market, they're usually packed in 8K boxes, which hold about 8 kilograms of lobster in 15 separate compartments. A frozen gel pack is added to keep the lobsters cool, and each lobster is placed claw up, tail down. A damp pad goes on top to keep them moist, just like in their natural habitat. Claws and bodies are cooked separately, using tailored methods that bring out the best in each part. Once cooled, the meat is carefully picked by experienced hands. Did you know a single jumbo squid can grow up to 2 meters long and weigh 50 kilograms in just 2 years? These giants roam the deep ocean in massive schools, hunting through the night. But tonight, they're the ones being hunted. Join us as we explore the daring world of jumbo squid fishing. Maine lobster is known for its sweet, tender meat and rich flavor. It comes from the cold, clean waters of the North Atlantic, which gives it a fresh and delicious taste. The claws are juicy, the tails are firm, and every bite is full of flavor. Whether in a lobster roll or served whole, Maine lobster is a tasty treat that people love. In some regions, smaller fishing boats also join the action. Fishermen manually use large hand lines, each with multiple barbed hooks. As they feel the weight of a catch, they pull the lines with practiced skill to haul the squid on board. Jumbo squid fishing can be dangerous. These powerful creatures thrash violently when caught, and their sharp beaks can cause serious injury. Additionally, rough seas and unpredictable weather make the job even tougher. Jumbo squid are drawn to the bright lights. At night, powerful LED lights are turned on to attract them. Jumbo squids are true night hunters, traveling in massive schools to hunt more effectively. But when food gets scarce, they can turn aggressive, even eating each other. They grow incredibly fast, reaching up to 2 meters long and weighing as much as 50 kilograms. Jumbo squid, also known as Humboldt squid, are typically found in deep waters, mostly off the coasts of South America and Mexico. To catch jumbo squid, fishermen use large commercial vessels. After locating the massive schools of squid, fishermen then use specialized jigging machines to drop multiple hooks into the water. These hooks, equipped with shiny lures, mimic the movements of prey, enticing the squid to strike. The squids may also be lifted using crane nets equipped with a built-in weighing system, allowing the crew to measure the catch directly as it's hoisted from the ship. After days at sea, the fishing boat finally approaches the harbor, loaded with freshly caught jumbo squid. Workers begin unloading the squid from the vessel's cold storage area. The large plastic crates filled with squid are manually moved, carefully stacked to prevent any damage. The tentacles are briefly blanched to maintain their firmness and improve the texture for further processing. The larger squid pieces are thoroughly rinsed to remove any residual fluids and maintain cleanliness. Workers then load the clean squid onto refrigerated trucks and move them to the processing plant. At the processing plant, freshly caught jumbo squids undergo a thorough quality inspection to ensure size, texture, and freshness. At the filleting station, under a continuous stream of clean water from the spray system, workers skillfully remove the squid's skin, internal organs, and ink sacs. The workers then manually cut the squid to preserve its texture and aesthetic appeal and separate the squid into different parts, including the mantle and the tentacles. The round pieces undergo a thorough rinse to ensure any remaining debris or surface residue is removed. The squid rings are briefly blanched to enhance their texture and preserve freshness before further processing. The squid meat is then processed with advanced machinery to create uniform round cuts, ideal for packaging or culinary use. The processed squid is carefully packaged in various formats to suit market demands, ranging from whole pieces to pre-cut rings and tentacle clusters. The remaining parts are also processed by cutting them into bite-sized portions, which are then packaged for various culinary uses. The sealed packages are then moved to cold storage, preserving their freshness until they are ready to be shipped to markets worldwide.
Where raw power meets impossible finesse. See giant excavators perform delicate miracles. These aren't just operators, they're artists of excavation. Get ready for jaw-dropping skills so crazy, your mind won't compute. Watching the operator climb into the cab of the Cat 374D, I didn't expect it to be this massive. And when the Cat C15 ACERT engine roars to life, what a powerful sound. As the hydraulic pump activates, that light hissing noise only adds to the thrill. If you're looking for a heavy-duty excavator, the Caterpillar 374D is a strong candidate. Weighing 71,132 kilograms with a digging depth of 9.1 meters, it's ideal for large-scale projects. Check out these incredible railroad excavators. Equipped with special wheels, they glide using their mighty clamps and buckets to remove old sleepers. Once that's done, the ballast underneath, worn down and dirty, is cleared away to improve drainage and maintain track stability. The final step in this stage involves transporting and precisely positioning concrete components. Ensures that concrete slabs are accurately placed with minimal deviation, a crucial factor in maintaining track stability. Curious about what comes next? Stay tuned for the upcoming acts of this railway symphony.
Vai do okay.
Unbelievable. I've seen what the bullhog can do, and it's impressive. This mulching attachment takes on thick brush and trees like it's nothing. Whether it's a steep hillside or a tight creek bed, it chews through vegetation with ease. The power, the durability, and the performance. It all comes together to make land clearing faster and more efficient. If you need serious results, this is the tool for the job. Look at that fierce river. Do you think that excavator can make it across? Hold your breath. This is intense. Fantastic. rescuing a stuck digger isn't just about brute force. It's all about technique. In Bournemouth, a team of skilled operators carefully strategizes every pull, ensuring stability while minimizing damage. This drone footage captures the precision required to recover heavy machinery from shifting sand. A true masterclass in excavation recovery. Logs effortlessly. Weighing in at 25 to 30 tons, this logger can process 20 to 30 trees an hour. This job isn't just tough, it's life-threatening. Every second the operator is at risk, facing dangers that could strike without warning. To tame this unforgiving terrain, only a true expert can take the controls of an excavator. It's a battle against nature. To make spectacle, don't just watch, experience it. And if it leaves you breathless, let us know your thoughts. Man, this setup right here is all about precision and teamwork. You've got a Sumitomo excavator working hard to handle those massive concrete pipes. Those things are no joke, super heavy and fragile if mishandled. The operator needs to take it slow, making sure the balance is right while lowering them down carefully. Definitely takes skill to pull this off without a hitch. That's a gutsy move, but also risky. The boom could crack under pressure, and that would be a costly mistake. Oh, now things seem to be a bit easier. But a safer approach would be keeping the frame positioned at the back for better balance. The key here is controlled force and the right angles. Proper weight distribution prevents unnecessary strain on the machine and reduces the risk of damage. Still, watching this level of precision and control is just awesome. Digging isn't just a step, it's the key to removing tree stumps safely and effectively. The Volvo excavator moves with surgical precision, tearing through concrete with unstoppable force, every wall crumbling exactly as planned. This isn't reckless destruction, it's calculated demolition, orchestrated by seasoned professionals. Watching a once familiar structure reduced to rubble in moments stirs an undeniable sense of loss. Still, in construction, change is inevitable. Every fallen building paves the way for something new to rise. This is the very definition of standing on the edge. Literally. One misstep, and everything plunges into chaos. An absolutely flawless display of coordination. Each part complements the other, proving that even in the mechanical world, teamwork is the key to success. Ending skill, precision, and nerves of steel. Oh my gosh! Nothing but admiration for these brave souls. May God watch over them as they carve through the mountains, defying the odds. Working around air ducts demands serious expertise. Skill alone won't cut it. You need precision. Excavator through a mountain pass isn't just about driving. It's about solving complex problems in real time. Drivers must calculate every turn, adjust for shifting weight, and anticipate road conditions. One wrong move could mean disaster. That's why this job is for the best of the best. Every successful transport is proof of their expertise. Next time you see an excavator on a mountain road, know that it's not just a drive, it's a high-stakes operation. That's one massive rock, and this excavator operator is really pushing the limits. Stretching the machine like that on the first go? If you found value in this content, liking and subscribing will ensure you never miss an update. Stay tuned for more. Success is starting to take shape. is essential in railway construction. It absorbs vibrations, protects the tracks, and extends their lifespan. Without it, rails would wear down faster, become unstable, and generate more noise. Ballast also ensures proper drainage, preventing water buildup that could weaken the foundation. For those who work in railway maintenance, it is clear ballast isn't just a detail, it's a necessity.